Educationists in Ogun State want government at all levels to support education with funding to meet the demands of the sector. They disclosed this at a program organized by a Scholarship Aid Initiative aimed at discussing the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on education, digital learning advantages and limitations. Our correspondent in Ogun State, Kazim Olowe, attended the program and brought back this report.
The spread of the coronavirus around the globe from Wuhan in China seems to have exposed the huge gap in the Nigerian educational system and the need for government to have improved investment. The shutting down of schools and lack of adequate technology to cater for millions of students in the country and teachers to have required skills and facilities to deliver lessons to their students have further exposed the need to rejuvenate the sector. Speaking at a program organized to provide scholarship to thousands of students in Nigeria and to find a solution to the technological gap in the country's educational system, the African Regional President of Scholarship Aid Initiative says the government must increase its allocation for education.
They're not putting enough money in education, but rather than putting a huge amount of money in other sectors. But by the time the system will change, the young people like you, like me now, that by the time we get there, we know that this area need enough money. Need enough funds to make sure that all things is being done very well. When government bring money to do something, those that in charge should make use of the money for what the government budgeted the money for, so that everything can be easier for us.
The United Nations said 26% as standard, and we are giving 5%, 6%. What do we expect from that? Nothing. So we want to plead with the federal government to please, not because of today, because of tomorrow, because if we don't train these young men and women now, they will become thorns in our flesh much more later in life.
They noted that without proper funding, the youth will be affected and compound the pre-existing educational inequalities in the country, with vulnerable and disadvantaged children at the receiving end.
It's when the masses are educated, be it adult, be it secondary school, primary school, that the government, that the country can move forward. So government needs to spend money. There should be a good percentage of the budget for education, for the facilities, training of teachers.
Parents were also advised to guide their children while choosing career paths in order to help the country reduce the number of unemployed graduates in the country. Kazim Olowe, TVC News, Abeokuta.